been selling fine jewelry here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in this portion. But I should probably figure out something soon. Let's see here. How's my light armor? Level 80. Okay. And one-handed. Just a second.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, Thanks. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
There was one mod that I saw that was pretty good, pretty cool a little while ago, and you could basically just walk into one of the shops, walk over to an item on the shelf, and you had the option to either purchase or steal it right off the shelf. So I thought that was a pretty cool mod. If I get into using mods, I'll probably grab that.
Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
So, yeah.
My experiments continue to go well thanks to you.
Let's see what you have for me today. Something simple to turn around for a I've got all sorts. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
look at that, 1,216. That's something.
And bring more merchandise.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Cookware, knives, and other goods for the home, all at reasonable prices.
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
Fruits and vegetables, all ripe and ready for your table.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest produce today.
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. Fair winds and calm seas.
Let's see what you have for
That's an old
Some may
sailor's
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. hurry back. And bring more merchandise. Cookware, knives, and other goods for the home, all at reasonable prices. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Hurry back, and bring more merchandise.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does.
Always a pleasure to see you. What happened?
Be careful.
So we meet. Let's make a deal. I do so love dealing with mortals.
What happened?
What a waste.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Need something?
Sorry, lad. I've got important
Our
things to do.
guildmaster graces me with a Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. Okay, what'll it be? Good. Got a buyer in a rush for this item. If you hurry, we can turn it around and make a quick profit. Can you get it? Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up. So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me? So... Need a few Got more than you can handle. Good. Got a buyer in a rush for this item. Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
this a surprise? You can't win this challenge. We're routed. Fall. Go! Lucky.
These attacks seem to be a little bit weak. Yeah, I don't know.
Victory is yours. There could be no other end.
So we meet again.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall return.
You have... I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall return.
Victory is yours.
Wait, the bandit chief, strongest person in this whole area, is cowering. Got it.
No match at all.
I can hardly wait. I do.
Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. I don't care who you're with. After what you did, you're lucky I'm not cutting you down. This ends now. No. That's the best. I cannot. Is that the best you can do?
Let's make a deal.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall return. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Weren't expecting that, were you? So soon? You must be hungry for a deal. So soon? I can hardly wait. Until you summon me again.
Dark Brotherhood.
Hold!
You look the type.
You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Martin.
So, I think I do have to go to, what's it called? The mine. So let's see about going to do that while I'm armed, because I'd rather not go there unarmed.
Sydenham mines for prisoner scum only. Keep out. We're not. The Silverbloods pay our wage. Every man here is a trained mercenary. This is a jail, owned by the Silverblood family. We use the prisoners to mine for ore. It's the most secure prison in Skyrim. Throw scum in, close the gates, no one gets out. So unless you're here to dig, you don't belong here. All right.
Well then. I guess I'm going to enter either way.
I will break your neck. I'm in charge of the prisoners here.
You mess with the Silverblood family, you end up here.
Now this is real guard duty. Just throw them in the mine and be done with it. You mess with the Silverblood family, you end up here.
Why can't I activate this? And why does the key not work? So apparently there's no choice other than to go to jail here. That's something. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay.
Your weapons and come quietly. Hold. You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. You'll never see the sun.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? You'll pay off your debt to the Reach. Just work, and you'll earn your freedom. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going.
I'm a Forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silver Bloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here. All right then.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. Until next time.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn. Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I don't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't a Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that. First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life. All right then.
What do you want? I've digging to do. I don't want to talk about it. Long enough. All right then.
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I wonder how Grandma Bethella is doing. She's probably worried sick about me.
What are you in for, New Blood? Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, New Blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way to pass the time. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Prison's not so bad. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanach knows more than you think.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanach once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. All right, then.
I left behind my daughter, Wale, when I was taken.
You're a slave, just like us. Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
Jarl decided that was too much of a problem. Threw me in here forcefully.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. Never should have come.
Someone do something!
You'd better be careful with that magic, if you know what's good for you.
You're back. Have you done what I asked? You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
Madanak, I brought what you asked for.
Good work! Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this, it's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Madanak, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You've poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Never should have come here.
Enough!
Mercy!
Give up, honey, look out! Oh, you're done! No more! I yield!
Yes! Die!
Fight!
It's so good to see you again. Is there something I can do for you? Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Devella's blessing to you.
It's a fine day with you around.
Friends like you are hard. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. Yes?
Until next time.
Need something? Be careful.
You must be the assassin. I need you to kill the itinerant lumberjack in Morthal at the logging camp. Here, this is all the gold I have. If anybody asks, this meeting never took place.
I'm Thongvor's steward now. Every coin... Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home. And of course, don't... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. I'll be glad to help. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. I'll be glad... And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. I'll be glad to help. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. I should
made me his house, Carl.
Money doesn't count itself.
Damn those Forsworn. Think they can kill people in thy city? I'll have Madanach's head.
The Imperials were weak.
They created this forsworn problem. But now that we're in charge, we'll solve it. Once the war is over, I'll petition Ulfric to send the militia, and we'll cleanse the Reach of this menace. Then the Forsworn will be where they belong, in the mines, bringing us wealth. The stone structure the dwarves have left makes us invincible. Let the dragons singe a few carpets. They'll never topple Markarth. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people, and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. As you were, then. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Reach. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the, common rabble now. Out of trouble in my city.
You're the most disgusting merchant I've ever seen. The guard should take you away.
The only people I offend are cheats who don't pay me enough gold coin. Idiots who don't know good meat when I throw it at their faces.
If you ever think of your meat, so as the guards will yank those filthy arms from you.
I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. It's actually pretty spacious compared to the other homes in the game. I think that's gonna be enough for now. So